Hi everybody, it's Nat, and today I'm here with another reading vlog. I should just check it off. But I am reading The Clan of the Cave Bear by Gina Mahal. Yes, I'm finally reading this book. This book has seriously, if you guys have been watching my videos for a while, this book, oh, I got some massive shadow going. This book has seriously been on my TBR for like, honestly, like a year now, and like each month I'm always like, oh, I'm gonna read this book next. Like, that isn't even a month if I read it, and I'm finally reading it. I'm so excited. It's so good. It's definitely not quite, I mean, it is what I thought it was, but like not quite. Also, it's definitely, honestly, it's really slow, but I am loving it. So pretty much, if you guys don't know, and I don't know where I got this from, but in my like summaries that I gave in all my like TBR books, I mean, not totally wrong, but I was wrong about like what happened in the book. So I always used to think there was like a fire and then like a tiger got the girl, but pretty much it's about there's an earthquake and then a cave lion like attacks this little like white girl, and then she ends up getting adopted by like Neanderthal, a clan, and so she's like super different from them, and she kind of just has to like learn their ways and learn to fit in, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm on, what page am I on? I'm on 145, and it is super slow. We've spanned, so they first found Ayla, which is the girl, when she was 5, and she's now 7. But it's really slow. We're really just like learning about the clan and learning their customs and kind of being shown how Ayla is different. I mean, she's 7, so like not too much can happen. But I'm excited to see where the series goes. I see it. Yeah, I'm on a third of the way through or so. So I'm excited to see where it goes. And you know, normally I don't like slow books that much. But I'm really enjoying this one. I do like just reading about the clan and learning more about them, because they are super different from us. Like, they talk with hand gestures instead of like words, because they don't have like fully developed vocal cords, and I don't know, I just think it's super interesting, and like they can't understand the concept of like counting in numbers, which was crazy interesting to me. But yeah, and I guess like the girl who wrote this did a ton of research, so I think it's pretty accurate. I could be totally wrong, but I do think it's like pretty accurate, or at least kind of like as accurate as she could be. But yeah, so I'm loving it. It's really good. I think you guys should all read it, because if you really don't like slow books, I wouldn't recommend it because it is super slow, but it's still really good regardless. So yeah, I'm probably gonna keep reading some more, and I'll check back in with you guys soon. Hi everyone, so I just finished The Clan of the Cave Bear, and it was seriously so amazing. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I think I definitely forgot to vlog my reading journey of this book, so sorry about that. I think I only have like 1 or 2 clips. I think just 1. Whoops. But no, seriously, this book was so incredibly amazing. It's definitely not a popular book on BookTube, but this, I can't even, I'm so excited to read more of this series. It's a very, at least for me, yeah, it's very slow. It's definitely a lot of just setup and like just getting to know the people. But I was enthralled the entire book. It was just so, because so this is the book, I guess I already told you this in my last clip, but I don't remember what I said. But yeah, so it's about like the Ice Age, and so I loved reading about that life and just the life of the clan and their customs and the way they did things. And yeah, I loved it. I love Ayla. She is an amazing character, so strong-willed, so just like does what's right and doesn't care about the customs. I mean, like, she's not clan, but like she was raised clan, so it's like, you know, like the nature versus nurture thing. Like, she was raised clan, but she still was able to like fight for what she thought was right, which I thought was amazing. It took me so long though to get used to the age differences, because I guess like I'm assuming in my head I did it that 30 is equivalent to 90. So Ayla was having her kid, I think, at like 11, and yeah, and Uba had hers at 8. Like, what? But that's like 2024. Like, it's not that like, it's not that bad, but it was weird for me. I loved all of the characters in this. I loved the struggle between Brood and Ayla. Brood is crazy, and I thought he was getting better, but then that last scene when he was leader and he like cursed her again, that was intense. And like I thought, like, I knew he still hated her, but I definitely thought he was getting better, but he was just so childish and just so like horrible. But yeah, I know, I like they added something. I think without that feud, well, actually, I know without that feud, the book would just be like a story of people's lives, and it wouldn't be as interesting as it was. Oh, wow, where's the camera going? And I also like Bran a lot. I thought he was a really good leader. I enjoyed how he ended up, I just liked his personality. He just like always thought things through and like made the decision that he thought was best, and kind of just didn't really listen to what, I mean, he listened to what other people said, but like he did what he thought was right. Because like Brood was giving him a lot of like pressure, and like not in a good way, and like threatening him like subtly. So I like that he always like stuck to what he thought was right. Even at the clan gathering, he was just like, he still got #1, even though like everyone was like, what the heck, like Ayla, like who is this chick, you're like weird for letting her in. But Ayla turned out to be great, at least in the eyes of the other clans. So yeah, good for Brune. I liked him a lot. Oh, I thought that it was so funny how like they don't know how people get pregnant, and it's like they think it's like totems and like essences and spirits and stuff, and so they're like doing it all the time and they don't know how it happens. And so I was so happy when Ayla finally had a baby and had Dirk. I think it's interesting also how like they were thinking he's deformed, but he's just a mixture, you know, and he's gonna grow up to be totally fine. I thought that was interesting how like they completely thought he was deformed, but because they don't understand genetics and like how you actually have babies, they didn't know that he was just, you know, it was just the combination of Brood and Ayla's genes. I forget where I last talked in the other clip, but if I didn't talk about this already, I really like once Ayla started hunting. I thought that was awesome. I really enjoyed reading about it and how much she loved it and how much like satisfaction it gave her, and I'm glad she was able to become the woman who hunts. I wonder if that's gonna like turn into more. I'm not sure, because she's not in the clan anymore. Speaking of like, I'll just skip to my thoughts about the ending. I'm so curious about the next book. I like accidentally like saw something in one of the like later books, so I know, because I don't want to spoil it for people who like only read the Clan of the Cave Bear, but no, I know in the next book she like meets this guy, because she's not part of the clan anymore. She's dead, so she's kicked out. Which also I thought that was so interesting. They thought she was a spirit that was dead, but she's still alive, just hanging out. But anyways, I'm curious to see where the book is gonna go, because she's by herself, and so the description of the second book says she's like looking for love and like the others and stuff, and she finds a man, and I'm assuming they fall in love. I know he sticks around in later books, so whether that's like a romantic relationship or if they start their own clan, I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited, and she like, I guess she like starts living with horses or something. I don't know. I'm excited, but I'm very interesting to see where the rest of the entire series goes, and like not even like where the second book goes, but then where all of the other ones go. And like, I want to know if she's gonna go back to the clan and how that will work out, because her son's there. Like, gosh, she needs to go back for her son sometime. But yeah, so I'm really excited. This series is so good, and I'm so glad I finally started it. I'm very excited to continue on with the series. But I think that is going to be all for my thoughts today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and comment down below if you've read The Clan of the Cave Bear, and if you have, what is kind of like your favorite scene, or what is your favorite like mischievous thing that Ayla does. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!